Hello, good day everyone. In this video, I will be talking about multigrade. Let us start first with some questions. First, what do you think the term multigrade means? I think the term multigrade means having many grades in one classroom. What term is used in your area? The term used in our area is also multigrade. So let's proceed to another question regarding the sad story. First, do any of these examples sound familiar? Yes, these examples sound familiar to me since I've heard some stories about this situation. Have you had experiences similar to those in the example and story above? Did you attend multi-grade classes? Did you like the experience? No, I haven't experienced attending a multi-grade class. What other thoughts do you have about the stories? Would you want your children to attend a multi-grade class? If they did attend such a class, how would you help them to learn better in this environment? What advice would you give to teachers to help your son or daughter learn more effectively? I can say that there's nothing wrong with multi-grade classes. If my children would attend a multi-grade class, I will help them to learn better in this environment by motivating them to do their best and by teaching them how to be respectful as everyone in the class have individual differences. The advice that I could give to the teachers is that they have to be patient and understanding enough as it is a very hard duty and responsibility in handling a multi-grade class. And I also tell them that they should create activities that are suitable for the learners that will also give the learners to have a meaningful experiences. The teachers must let the learners perform a hands-on activities. Being a teacher is not an easy duty, especially when teaching a multi-grade class. But the only thing to consider is to be patient enough and to love the students whatever the situation is. Now, let us proceed to the characteristics of multigrade and monograde. Let us start first with the methods. In multigrade, a variety of methods are used to meet the needs of individual learners who have different abilities and are in different grades. While in monograde, a whole class approach is used to meet the needs of individual learners with different abilities in the same grade. Let's proceed to the organization. So, in multigrade, more time is needed for organizing and planning instruction. While in monograde, the teacher is responsible for only the mandated curriculum for that particular grade. And it comes to relationships in multigrade, because of the small class size, the teacher appears to be part of the family unit. While in monograde, the school population is larger. It is more difficult to develop interpersonal skills. Let's proceed to the tutoring. In multigrade, peer tutoring is employed. Older learners serve as teachers and role models. While in monograde, usually group leaders assist others. Let's proceed to the teacher training. In multigrade, many teachers have no multigrade training and lack of technical support. In monograde, many are trained with government support. When it comes to number, in multigrade, fewer children are in multigrade classes, but there are different ages in different grades. In monograde, higher number of students in one classroom. Let's proceed to the curriculum. In multigrade, the curriculum is not designed for multigrade classes, while in monograde, the curriculum is geared towards monograde classes. Let's proceed to the remuneration. In multigrade, there is no special remuneration for multigrade classes. In monograde, special remuneration is possible through promotion. When it comes to skills, in multigrade, teachers are required more skills in order to handle many grades. In monograde, fewer skills are required to handle grades. When it comes to resources, in multigrade, the community is often poor and cannot provide additional educational material, while in monograde, the government often provides educational material. Okay, So let's proceed to the next part of the activity. So first is the classroom organization. So this is the setup of a multi-grade classroom as you can see. And next is the number of children. Mr. Ibarzabal has 13 pupils, 8 from grade 3 and 5 from grade 4. And one of them have a disability. The ages of the pupils ranges from 12 years old. Methods used by the teacher. The methods by Mr. Ibarzabal are lectures and discussions. Types of activities performed by the students. The activities that were performed by the students are reading, writing activities, and other activities that comes from differentiated instruction. Next is support provided by the teacher, the learners, and the community. The support provided by the teacher, learners, and the community are home visitation, funds for support program, and they also have the feeding program, help from the riders, barangays, and also they have allocated budget. So let's proceed to the challenges. So these are the challenges faced by Mr. Ibarzabal. First, the distance and transportation. It costs 250 pesos for just a one ride. Next, the learners. There are some learners who are slow learners. Lastly, the resources. Lack of resources is one of the challenges that is faced by Mr. Ibarzabal. Teaching is really a very challenging job, especially when you are assigned in a remote area. The only thing that you have to think is that you have to accept the challenges and be patient enough whatever the situation is. You have to think of the students that it is for their future. Teaching multi-grade class is very hard, but it is a great experience and a great help to the learners for them to have the opportunity to study and to be educated as well. As a future educator, I will always think of the future of my students. I will give my best even how hard the situation is. Okay, let's proceed to the last activity. Explain the concepts of multi-grade. Multi-grade is a combined students with different ages and abilities in one classroom under the direction of one teacher. Compare multi-grade teaching and monograde teaching. So multi-grade teaching involves the teaching of children from 2 or more grade levels in one classroom. It may be contrasted to a monograde teaching that contains only one grade level. Monograde teaching are normally the preferred unit of organization in graded school system. Describe your personal views of multi-grade teaching. So, multi-grade teaching is a teaching which involves a lot of challenges to every teacher that is assigned in this area. Multi-grade teaching does not only have one grade but 2 or more grades instead. It is really a difficult job, but the only thing you have to do is to do your best and to accept the challenges. That would be all, and thank you for watching.